Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Crypto Dev. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Fibonacci technical indicator. Alright. So this Fibonacci technical indicator is a very powerful one when you talk about pullbacks. Now I'm going to show you how to set it up. Then we are going to look at how best to apply it to your technical analysis. Alright. Now, first of all, what you're looking at right here now is the Fibonacci. So I'm going to just quickly get rid of it so that I can now show you how to do everything from the scratch. Alright, now when I remove this Fibonacci, this is what my chart looks like. Yeah, don't worry about the trend line, the line I drew. I just drew it, just a trend line I used to get patterns. Yeah, just in case you are wondering what this line is all about, I have also made a video on that line, what is called trend line, and everything you need to understand about drawing the best trend line. So make sure you check out the screen right now, click on that video, or you can also check the description. I have the link to that video. So now let's go to what we have for today. Now, first of all, I will show you how to set it up. Now, this is a technical indicator, just as we have been doing previously, and this is day 17 of our 30-day journey to becoming a pro trader. All right. Okay, so if you search for Fibonacci, Fibo, there's nothing like that. All right. So now, how do you get this Fib indicator? It's not accessible just through normal search. If you want to get the Fib indicator, it's actually looking at you right now. This is what you are looking at. So hover your cursor or come to this place. You're going to have this one here is called Fib. So when you click on it, you're going to have different Fibs. We have Fibonacci, Fib retracement, trend based, Fib extension, Fib channel, we have Fib time zone, you have so many other Fibs. So now the Fib we are going to be talking about in this video is the Fibonacci retracement, because it's going to be helping you when you are talking about knowing when pullback is over. So when the market is actually going up and it start coming down, it tells you that okay, this is actually the point you should expect this market to come down to, and it's a very powerful one when you are trading. So I'm going to just click on it. Just click on it once. Once you click on it, it's activated. So you can just hold it down and then draw it. You can see the way I'm drawing it now. Okay. Now the question is, how do you draw it? So you don't just come out and draw it anyhow you like. You have to, there's a pattern for you to draw it depending on what you are trying to study. So let me remove it again. Now before I activate it again, you have to understand what is called market trend. So if you are trading an uptrend, you should know, and if you are trading a downtrend, you should also know. So uptrend, when you look at this point now, this coin moved from here, it pumped to this point, it pumped from here. You have to understand the concept of trend. It pumped from, so this was the highest level, it came down and then broke this highest level. This is the new highest level, it came low. So this new highest level, it broke it and came here. This is the new highest level, it came low, and then from this point it went to this point, this is the new highest level, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to be showing you is this. I'm going to show you how to best draw your Fibonacci retracement, and then also I'm also going to show you how best to use it in your trade. So now if you are talking about the uptrend, when the market is moving up just as we have here, you have to, first of all, when you activate it, you have to come to the lowest swing. By lowest swing, I mean when you look at this point now, the market came down to this point and then it now continued moving up. So you have to, so this is the lowest swing before this highest point. So when you come to this lowest swing just before the highest point, lowest swing, you click on it and drag it to that highest point. So what it tells you, that it will tell you that okay, this market is going to show you the region this is going to retrace. You see this retracement that happened here from here to this point. That is exactly what this Fibonacci will show you. Now what if you actually want to check how far this one is going to retrace? So this is also a new low. You look at this place now, this is the lowest swing. You can also take it to this highest swing, and then you get it to, you now see what's going to happen. So now let's start the practical. So now I'm going to just quickly activate it again. Let me go to my Fibonacci. It's now active. So let me look for the lowest swing, this first lowest swing. I click on it, I will drag it. So I click on it. You see this line, there's a line, this horizontal, this line that is here now. Okay, so this line, what matters the most is the level. This place and this place, there is, just look at this line here, the place my cursor is. You see this highest point here, even if you extend it to this point, they are still the same level. So but let me just take it to this point so that you understand what I'm trying to show you. So this is the highest point we are looking at. I'll just leave it at that highest point. So I can now extend my chart. So because we are expecting the market to actually retrace, now this, when you look at this place, we are going to be studying what we are looking at here. I want you to take note of something, a very important one. Now there are different levels. You see, this is 0.7, this is 0.6, 0.5, 0.3, and so on and so forth. Alright, now what we're going to be doing here now is that when you look at this point now, you discover that there are different levels. First of all, we need to understand something. Let's see. I hope this was the okay, yeah. So now you need to understand something. When you look at this point now, you discover that normally it seems we didn't draw this thing well. We are supposed to start from the lowest level to the highest level, right? And I guess that was what we did, right? So let me look at it here. I think there's something is wrong. Yeah, something is wrong. Yeah, I made a mistake. So it's actually from, we didn't draw, it's actually lowest to highest if you're trying to get retracement. So let me remove this. When I was moving it, it actually somehow interrupted. So let me just draw it again. Just take note, it's still the same pattern what I said before, from lowest to the highest level. So when you are trading what they call when you are trading uptrend, you have to take it to the lowest one and then to the highest one. So this lowest one, we take it to the highest. It's still showing me the same. I'm actually expecting something. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, now let's take a look at it again. So now once you click on it, there's a mistake most beginners make. You have to take note of this. Just click on it once and drag it to that, from lowest point to the highest point. You see, now there's a difference between what we had before and what we have now. Now I will show you the difference so that you know when you are getting it wrong. Take a look at the numbers that are here. Look at the numbers here. It started from 0, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. It keeps increasing. Okay, now if it was in the opposite direction, that means you did it the other way around. Do you understand? You started from the top, you are dragging it to the bottom. So when you're talking about uptrend, so when the market moves up, if you want to know the point is going to come down to, you have to start from the lowest point it's moving to the highest point it moved. Now these levels will now tell you what are we expecting, where are we expecting it to come down to. Now there are two levels you need to take note of. The 50% level, which is 0.5 level. Some call it 50%, some call it 0.5. They are still the same thing. So this 50% level tells you that this is the first place you're expecting your retracement to happen. And from this point now, you saw that it came down to this green line, which is what? The 50%. This one that is here. And then in a further retracement, you also expect it to come down to 0.6. Do you understand? Which is the 60%. Now, there's something you need to understand. Whenever the trade goes below this 60%, which is 61% or 0.61, just know that there is a subtle change in trend line. Do you understand? It's also very important when you are tracking change in trend line. Yeah, change in trend. So when you look at it now, you discover that okay, it came down to this point, up to this point. Okay, that is still healthy, it didn't break. But if you want to take your profit, the first place I will take my profit is that it's at this level, which is 0.5. okay, you see exactly it came down to 0.5 and broke 0.5, came down to 0.6, but then it now went up. That is good. So this is actually how to track it. Now let's look at where there was a break in trend. Now let me remove this again and then draw another one. Now we have been able to notice that okay, from this point to this point, there was actually the Fibonacci retracement gave us the exact point we had to exit if we are to take profit. Okay, now let's also check, because when you notice now, after coming down to this point, it went up and went higher. So now if you want to draw another one, now it has to be from this new lowest point, we are taking it to the highest point it went, which is this point. Okay, so from this new lowest point, we're taking it to this highest point. Now let's take it from the place that, wait, hold on, let me draw it again. So let's take it from this point, from this new lowest point. Hold on, the chart is moving around with it. So you can now do this. So now once you come to this point, you see what happened there. All right, so from this new point to this point, now notice something very important. Now the important thing I wanted to notice here was this was the exact point. Okay, just as we did before, it came down to 0.5 level, which is this level here. This level here is actually, okay, let me just extend this so that you can see the level very clearly. So it came down to this green line, which is 0.5 level, broke it, there is no problem. It broke 0.6 level. Okay, it broke 0.6 level. That tells you that there is a possible change in trend, and from that point you saw what happened. It even went down all the way and went into blue zone. So that means this is no longer uptrend. Now what do you have to do next? You have to change your Fibonacci tracing. So of course, if you are trading, you made a lot of profit already. So now you need to make sure that you are not buying when the market is about to dump. And you saw what happened here. The market continued to dump, but let's track where it's going to dump to. So now let me remove it. So having achieved our retracement, we're now going to change it to downtrend, because the one we did before was uptrend. So because it broke the structure for an uptrend to still be consistent, we now have to change it to downtrend. Okay, now to get a downtrend, you have to do the opposite of what you did. Start from, first of all, you need to start from the top where it went to the bottom. Okay, and then that is when you are going to know where it's going to retrace. So it went from this point, it came down to this point. All right, from that point to this point. See, Fibonacci is a very powerful tool, honestly speaking. If you understand how to use Fibonacci retracement very well, you're going to be a pro. Now when you look at this point, now you're going to discover that after, just take a look at the 0.5 zone, it came to that 0.5 zone, went to 0.6 zone, it didn't break it. It tells you that, okay, this is now officially downtrend. And from that point, the market came down and down and down and down. So this is actually what it is. Now by the time it starts going up, we're going to look at it and see, okay, is there a change in trend? You know what we expected this thing was, we expected this market to come to this point, and exactly it came to this point and it's going down now. So what we're going to expect now is, okay, if you want to draw the next one now, you draw it from this very point to this point. That will tell you where next the market is going to. Now, and that's going to be the last now we're doing this video. Now let me just quickly draw it again. So now when you draw this line again, this Fibonacci retracement again, so let's look at what we have here. So let me just delete this. So now that we have achieved it, now we need to draw from this point to this lowest point to know where it's going to get to. So let me just click on this place, draw from this point to this lowest point. Now look at the 0.5 region is there. So we're actually expecting this thing to go back to $1, okay, and then to go back to $0.6 before continuing. But whatever will make this thing not to stay below 0.6 level, that means it is now changing to uptrend. And this is exactly the power of Fibonacci retracement and how to best make use of it. Now before I go, make sure you don't just use this thing alone, also combine it with other things like support and resistance, RSI indicator, and so on and so forth, even trend lines. So thank you very much for watching, and if you learned anything from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if you have any question. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.